Hi and welcome back to Team Valley MOT. This is episode 2. We've got some really good feedback off the first video. So what we're going to do is try and put into some of the things that people have asked for into this video. And we're also going to do a giveaway as well. So when we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to pick somebody at random off the list who subscribes to us. So as long as you have subscribed to our channel, we'll pick you off the list and we're going to send you £100 just as a giveaway. And we're going to do exactly the same when we get 1,000. So we'll pick somebody off the list again, send you £1,000. You just get in contact with us once we've put your name onto the video that we're doing it on, and we'll send you £1,000. What we're going to do today is just walk around the workshop, see what's going on today. We've got some good jobs on here. I've got a Mercedes and a Nissan X-Trail in. We'll come back to those. So Phil there, he's just on with the Class 7 MOT. Pass, Phil? Phil's failed it. Got a TIG1, I believe. This is in for a knock sensor fault. It's getting really common. It's actually getting harder to get the knock sensors. So we're going to change the knock sensor out, we'll get it reprogrammed, hopefully get us back on the road. This is the local parcel company, NEPS. I think they've probably got about 60 vans. We look after all of them. This one got recovered in as a non-start, and this one got drove in but had a misfire. So this one's just getting the injector taken out of it, and I think the new one is going into it. Injector going in, Carl?
Yes, I'll just cut the seat.
Lovely. Cut the new seat, put a new seal in, and that'll be back together. We've got an older Subaru in. This is also towed in as a non-runner. Possible fuel pump. This will get a full health check, a diag, see what the problem is, then we'll get back to that one. You might have seen this in the last video, but we didn't touch on it. This is a 65 Mustang Fastback. We've got this car in probably a million bits. It's a customer of ours. It's all back together now. The motor's been built. We put a supercharger on, a new Holley ECU kit. It's got disc brake conversion. Suspension's all changed to independent suspension. We'll probably do a lot more video on this when it's out on the road and driving. We'll leave that there for the minute. Just had some race fuel dropped off. We'll sponsor a Evo 9 rally car. That's rallying at Otterburn this weekend on Sunday, so race fuel's been dropped off. We'll get that into the truck and get it up to the rally. Last week we were on about the Hubway Sprinter, that wanted a new engine. That's all done now, that's back to the customer. That's the old engine, just to go back to Recon. Got a Nissan X-Trail in. This one's in for a turbo, I believe. And he's just graphing away there. We've got this one here. This was in from U-Drive driving school. It was originally in for a timing belt, but the day before it was coming in for a timing belt, actually broke down. Look, the timing belt hadn't snapped, it was the turbo. So we do quite a few of these turbos where the turbo is either seized or the snap. So we've got a new turbo fitted here by Borg Warner. It's had the timing belt done while it's been in bits. The old turbo's over here. So that's the old turbo. That shaft is seized solid on that side and it's spinning on that side, and there's a lot of play there, so snap the shaft in the middle. That's ready to go back. This is the turbo to go onto the X-Trail. And then let's have a walk outside. So we've got the Ranger Wild Track in, that's just been in this morning, it's ready to go back to the customer. That just had a service and a rear leaf spring. This Discovery here, guy's driving to Poland on 2 days time. So we brought it in for a health check. We've done rear brakes on it, the boot lash didn't work, and a service I believe, and he's going to bring it back some extra work when he comes back. Little Sirocco there, cool little car. This was in for a service this morning, it's all done, health check well. Qashqai, customer's going to collect that today as well. That was in for an injector, they're getting more and more common to be honest with you. This back row here is probably death row. So this is coming in, it's a non-start. You've got the Disco 5 just waiting on authorisation still from the warranty company to put a new engine in that. I think the engine is probably here though. All our Range Rover is waiting on parts for a gearbox, and we're still waiting on a clutch for this van from last week. So that's only got 3,000 miles on. The dealer didn't want to do it under warranty for whatever reason. We've recovered the vehicle in, brought to us for a clutch, but the clutches aren't actually available yet from aftermarket or from the dealer. We've got so this is Sharon Clark's Defender on the back of the truck, who we worked on that last video. So this is on the back of the truck now. This will go on the back of the truck just to deliver back to the customer's house. On the way back from dropping that off where she lives, we've got another car to pick up, and we'll try and do something on that. There's another one of the Northeast parcel vans. This is just being dropped off, not sure why. We've still got the American motorhome in, just waiting on parts, hopefully be here towards the end of next week from America. And the Porsche Cayenne, that got 4 tyres yesterday and it's just in for tracking, 4-wheel alignment. That once that MOT is done, Phil will pull that MOT off that lift and it'll go onto there. We're going to drop a car off in Newcastle and we thought we'd take you for a little drive in the truck. Let's go. This is the first time I've been out of the truck since we got it back from Hoddy's Recoveries. Hoddy's are the only people I would use to do work on my truck. Every time you get it back, it's perfect. And they know that the truck really can't be off the road, it's out nearly every day. So they keep the downtime to a minimum. Like I say, only people I ever use. If you've got a HGV in the North East, talk to Hoddy's. If you want to see Hoddy's website, here's a link to Hoddy's. Click here. Right, we're here. Pair of gloves. We're here. We'll get the car off, get it back to the customer, home time. happy, car back for the weekend. We'll pack the truck up, we'll go back to the garage. 20 to 5 on a Friday. Hopefully we make it back for 5:30 and we'll be gone. There's big Jimmy. How busy, Jimmy?
Always busy.
Always busy. Jimmy loves it. Gary's not MIA today. Gary's back at his desk. He's very quiet after 2 weeks on the sick, but he's back to full strength I think now. Gary said he's lost 2 stone. I think it was probably from his wallet. That's about it really. Done a Costco run yesterday, trying to keep the lads in drinks and biscuits and snacks. How the whole garage isn't diabetic, I don't know. Just remember that you need to like, subscribe for a chance to win the £100 on 100 subscribers. Remember, we'll get 1,000, we'll send you £1,000 for nothing. Like, subscribe, and see you next time. Welcome back everybody, it's now Sunday, 7 AM. We're going to head up towards Otterburn where the rally car stage is. The rally car left yesterday in the truck, along with the fuel that we mentioned. We'll take the M4 today and see what we can get up to on the wheel. See you then. Hi everybody, we've been here a couple of hours now, we've got here at 8 o'clock. This is the race fuel that we had in the garage. This has been brought up for the car that we sponsor. It's an Evo 9, so Ewan Tyndall's driving the car and Rob Fags in the passenger seat. First set of stages went really well. I think we were third, but then the cars went out for a second set of stages and lost the brakes halfway through, so we're right down on the times. They've just literally left there. When I come back in, they've rebled the brakes, made some adjustments, and then we're going to see how it goes in the second set of stages. It's just literally gone out now for third stages. Are we busy, Jimmy?
Always busy.
Jimmy's always busy. We're going to see what happens on the third set of stages, come back, hopefully it's got the brakes, and we'll see how it goes after that. We're here with Rob, who's Ewan's navigator. Rob, how's the first stages going?
Well, it was a good loop on the first 3, to be honest. Lying 5th overall after those. No real dramas, bit of a fuel surge problem, but came back in, put a good 20 litres in it ready for the next loop, over what we should have, and it seems to have fixed the problem on that. So no, it was good. Put in Riverside, second quickest. So
that's really good.
Likes that and enjoys it.
Ewan settling the car, right?
He seems to have, yeah. I mean, obviously, second event with him. But from the Fiesta last year, he was committed in that, and you know the commitment feels good in this as well.
That's really good. What happened in the second stage?
The second loop has not been great. Seemed to have a bit of a brake problem, just losing the confidence. The first stage was okay, not great, but then the Riverside again, a bit of an overshoot. Didn't feel confident, and then we just haven't been able to get a brake pedal back on it so far. So
hopefully, with the guys changing out the discs there and putting new pads in, should be all right after that.
Hopefully, it's only one stage in the loop and then another big service, so we'll give it a go, see what happens, and if it's right, we'll keep going at it. If not, we'll make another plan.
That's it, yeah. Do you think he'll keep his confidence up with the new brakes in?
Don't know. See what the first corner tells him.
Yeah, good.
That's the problem. It's a real fast start all the way up to chicane, so we've got to brake early, see what it does, and obviously it's only then, as you go into more of the stage, we'll see what actually happens. But
yeah.
Hopefully, it does something. If not, like I say, it's he's got the pace, just needs to get the bit of confidence in it and find out what the problem is.
Yeah, he's definitely got the pace. Since we've sponsored him, you've seen he's come on leaps and bounds. Not because of us, just because he's obviously getting more experience, and obviously he's sitting with a top navigator now. So that's it. He seems to have really come on well.
Yeah, it's always about confidence. I mean, I've swapped cars a lot during the last few years.
Yeah.
Trying to get in the right car for the championships he's doing. Now, get a car like this is, you know, probably a great step. It's a really good car, competing against this a number of times in gravel.
Yeah.
A lot of time and effort's gone into it to get it where it is. Just, you know, for you now, I mean, obviously had a good run on the Jim Clark.
Yeah.
Now he just needs to get this confidence and, you know, in it, learn about it. You know, and again, buying a second-hand car, you've got to find out where all the problems are. And
of course,
you know, we're going to find that, and eventually it's going to be theirs. And obviously, reliability comes with that.
Of course. Do you think Ewan prefers, or do you prefer gravel or tarmac?
Being from the Isle of Man, I prefer tarmac, but obviously it's spoiled over there in all the years I've rallied on tarmac, so I do enjoy the forest. But I think in a car like this, and with what Ewan at the moment, I think he's better concentrating on tarmac, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's a real good quality tarmac championships out there now, other events outside of it, and it's just really good to do, and the competition's good, so I think it'll really bring him on more, concentrating on one surface.
How long have you been in a rally?
23rd year.
It's a long time.
Year round, yeah.
You get a gold watch soon.
Nah, sometimes I think it's too long, but you know, when you're having a good run like through Riverside, you start to think, oh, this is what it's all about, and then now, you know, you can see the frustrations in, obviously you, and it's a bit, you know, I can do better in this, and that's good to have that, you know, frustration, because it drives you on, but you've just got to try and get it right so the good days outweigh the bad.
Yeah, I mean, do you not think it's better that he's got an older navigator to try and sort of put him on the right path?
Yeah, I think it can help. You look at the history of people, you know, Colin McRae, Martin Rowe, a friend of mine, they've all had older co-drivers, and, you know, usually have a bit more of a level head. You think more about tomorrow, you know, not just the immediate thing now. And to be fair, Ewan's doing that, you know, we had the brake problem. He's not thinking I need to push on, get times. He's thinking, I don't want to bin this, because that's a lot of money that ends the year. Yeah. But at the same time, when he's got the confidence, you can feel he's committed to the cause, which is a better thing. He's not driving within himself. So, but you know, we had a push out there, and I sort of said, you know, come back. You know, we don't want to be doing anything stupid. Yeah. And you know, I feel he listens, but he might say something different.
That's good. Let's hope he keeps listening. Yeah. Keep it between the hedges.
Well, that's the aim. So we'll give it another run. Give it another run out now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's better. If not, like I say, we'll make a plan for the rest of the day.
Best of luck. Thanks very much.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers. You're doing really well on the first stages, then about a couple of mishaps on the second one, but you seem to be really settling into the car now. Do you like this car a lot better than the Fiesta?
Yeah, it's much better. I feel much more competitive with the car. Obviously battling towards the top end of the field, so it's nicer to be up there and battling with the big boys in the R5 cars. So yeah, a few issues I think that have hampered us on the leaderboard today, but
surely you bought a second-hand car, it's going to have teething and troubles, but once you get all them ironed out, you'll be back on the top pace again.
Hopefully we'll change over the brakes now, so we'll go out this stage, see how it goes. Hopefully that cures the issue, and then this afternoon, if we can have a clean run, we might be able to pull some time back on the people.
Yeah, are you happy with Rob?
Yeah, Rob's spot on. Yeah.
Rob's a good guy, isn't he?
Not bad from the bank side.
He's got plenty of practice, I think.
Yeah.
Right, okay, jump in the car and we'll see you when you come back.
Nice one.
Keep it between the hedges. So hopefully the car's going to be a lot better now it's had the brakes done. They've just pulled the discs off, changed the discs and the pads. It's got a bit of vibration, he was losing the brakes on when he's on the heavy brakes. On the fast brakes towards the end he's losing the brake, but hopefully they've made a couple of changes there. Let's hope it's good. As long as the car comes back looking the same as it does when it left, then we'll be happy.